welcome back to a new video. You spin me. I feel terrible. Welcome back to my channel. Oh no, I've just said the B-A-C-K word and Harry think that means you can go out the B-A-C-K. Right, I'll not pause this for you, but I will have to put it on mute, Harry. If that's okay, your big sister's going to film a video. He's snoozing boil anyway, don't want to give us a rat's ass. You're so cute. Right, I'm just going to sit you here. We're filming down in the dining room today. Some washing hanging up and that, just ignore that. What I got, juicy. Woo! I've had a busy wee morning. It's Monday morning and I actually done like all my work that like is due for today through the weekend. Well, I've got one job to do, but it's nice and easy. This has resulted in me being able to have quite a nice wee relaxed Monday. So I got up, went to the gym this morning, then I went to Braehead with my mum, then I went to Silverburn there, posted my vintage parcels and picked up this for my lunch. I've recently become a Juicy ambassador and I'll tell you what, it's one of the best things to happen to me. Like this. Oh, noise. That's like when someone scratches a chalkboard. Right, this is my lunch. Eat! Come over. Yeah, you got that yummy yum, like yummy yum. So I get the salad bowl, and in here I have lettuce, chicken, broccoli, pesto pasta, cucumber, double peppers, feta cheese, and sriracha sauce. Banging. So I'm basically just going to eat my lunch and do a wee catch up Q&A because I thought we've not spoken a while and let's just have a wee chilled catch up with your big chicken nugget here. I do have Olaplex in my hair, by the way. It's not that greasy, although I've been so bad that I only wash my hair once a week. Like, my hair can go that long, right? Oh, seriously, stop that. I've gotten really, really lazy with it and I've been doing it like every like 9-10 days. Did I tell you we're doing a Q&A? If I didn't, we're doing a Q&A. So I popped up a wee question box last night on Instagram. Just asked you guys to give me some questions. You know how it goes. This isn't our first rodeo, so I'll just read through some and answer some and we'll have a good old catch up whilst I munch on my gorgeous lunch. Sweet nipples. Where should we start? Oh, this one's relevant. This sriracha sauce is really hot today and I can handle spice. Do you have any holidays planned this year? So I get a wee bit scared talking about holidays because I know that I go away much more than the average person and I'm in a ridiculously fortunate position where I do get to go on lots of holidays a year. I just never want to seem like I'm being like rubbing it in people's faces or anything. I am a very lucky girl. But I'm actually going away in like 12 days, less than 2 weeks, like 12 days, I'm going to Santa Ponza. So my best friend Lauren, who's getting married, that I'm maid of honour at, woohoo! We're going for her hen do, we're going to Santa Ponza, so excited for that. First hen do of my life. Then the end of next month, the end of April, Molly and I are going on the most mental trip. Like, we're going away for work. I wouldn't say where because I don't really know if I'm supposed to or not. Far away. I'm talking, we're flying so far, I'm going to have a TV screen and a seat in front of me. I never go places that means you have a TV in front of you. This is mind blowing. Can't believe it. Then I'm actually hoping to go away for my birthday with the boyfriend. We're not booked anything yet. We'll see if it's doable because we both have quite busy years, so if it's going to be too much of a stretch, we won't bother. But hopefully going to go away somewhere. It would be nice to get some sun. I'd love to wake up in the sun on my birthday. That would be so good. Then in June, I'm actually going to Madrid with Neve and Nadine. We're going to a festival. We're going to see Fred again. Oh! Now, I've only ever been to Madrid the one time, and it's when I got stuck when I was trying to fly from Ibiza to Malta, and I had a literal mental breakdown in the Madrid airport, and it was a really horrible time. Definitely one of the lowest points in my life. So I'm hoping when I go this time, I'm going to make some nice new memories that will replace the bad memories. or half of Madrid. And then in July, the end of July, I'm going on a family holiday. My big cousin Amy's getting married and I'm one of her bridesmaids there. I've got weddings coming out my ears. And this is the first time I've been away with my family since I was like 16. So I'm really looking forward to a wee family holiday. We're off to Italy. And that's what I've got planned so far. So really excited for those. Do you think you'll be an influencer forever? I hope so. This is my dream job. I love it so much. I can't imagine what else I would do. Like, some other questions say like, what would you do if social media wasn't a job? And I physically have no idea. I've never loved something as much as this, and I don't have any other like passions or talents or whatever. Like this is just what I love. So I would love if I could do this forever, but I have like a pure fear over me where I'm like, this won't last forever. Like there's no way you'll be able to keep this up for the rest of your life. And I don't know if that's me being pessimistic or being realistic, who knows, but I would love to do it forever. So please stick around, chicken nuggets, I'd really appreciate it. Do you feel pressured to move out? I'm 25 and see people move out and I'm still at home. Yes and no. I feel like there definitely is. Like I'm obviously approaching 25 as well, and I feel like when you are 25, people do expect you to move out, or I don't know if people expect you to move out or it's like our own expectations. Like when I was younger, I always said, oh, when I'm 25 I'll have my own house. So I don't know if it's something that I've just always put in my own head, and now that I'm approaching 25 I'm like, fuck, maybe I won't be moved out. But also no, like so many of my friends still live at home and like my mum and dad aren't like kicking me out at all. So I wouldn't say, so yeah, no. I'm also still at home. Someone else asked, how's the flat hunting going? It's not going. It's stopped. It's not moving. It is in stationary position. Basically, I found the flat of my dreams twice. 2 times. They're both in the same street and they're both quite different from each other, but both were absolutely perfect. Like I would do some work to them and I could see the end vision, right? I could see myself living in there. And this one street I'm quite determined to live on, there was actually 3 for sale in it, right? So I went to view all 3. One was too expensive for me. One was like it's expensive, but I could really push to do it if I wanted to. And one was what I was looking to spend. The one that was what I was looking to spend, and I thought, right, I'll take that. It's going to need some work for it to be how I want it to be, but it's fine. I'm going to do it. That one ended up going for the same price as the one that was too expensive. Like, it went for funny money, and I just can't compete. Man's not got the facilities. I actually am sick to the back teeth of looking at flats. I hate going on Rightmove. The website sends shivers down my spine. I'm sick of going and looking at flats and getting so excited and being let down. Like, I know that is the nature of what happens. Like, that is just it, and it happens to everyone, but I'm not finding it fun anymore. I'm not motivated to find one. I'm like, ugh. All it is doing is stressing me out. I feel copious amounts of stress, and obviously I'm in a very lucky position where I can continue to live at my mum and dad's a while longer. They've not really gave me an expiry date yet, so I'm going to continue to live here, save up for another few months and maybe revisit, because right now I'm done. Do you think you and the boyfriend will move in together soon? No spells no. As much as I love his company and as much as when I have my own place, I will 100% let him stay over, probably as much as he would like, and I'll really enjoy him being there. I just don't want to get a mortgage for anyone. I want to do it on my own, and my boyfriend is new. He is new here. Like, I feel like that would just be far too much of a risk. I want to live myself. I want to experience it. So the plan is very much just me riding solo, and he can come for sleepovers. Right, there is lots and lots. Basically all of these questions are about my new boyfriend, but you know what, that is what's going on right now, so that's what we're going to talk about, and I'm sorry if you're bored, but here goes. So how did you and your boyfriend meet? So we're both at a nightclub on a night out. We didn't speak at the nightclub. I didn't know he was there. I actually didn't even know. I just burped, and I'm trying not to burp anymore, so edit that out. I actually didn't even know he existed at this point. That sounds bad, like, you know what I mean. I'm such an overthinker, it drives me crazy. I was with a bunch of girls at this booth, and apparently one of the girls I was with went up to him and said, "Oh my god, my friend fancies you." And he was like, "Who?" Obviously. And she pointed over to where I was standing. And he was like, "I fancy her too, yes." But she wasn't pointing at me. I still to this day don't know who she was talking about. It was not me because I didn't see him. I was far too drunk to be eyeing up to be looking at any of the eye candy that was there. So then he followed me after that, and I followed him back. So I seen his Instagram and I was like, he's nice. I'm gonna follow him back. And he messaged me like 2 weeks later. Then we went out, just a drive, and we got like pasta and we got ice cream. And I said this on one of my podcast episodes, like, I genuinely didn't meet up with him thinking, like, I'm going to really like him, like, oh my god, is this going to be my new boyfriend? Like, no, I wanted to be in my single girl era. I didn't want anyone to interrupt this. I thought, right, okay, I'm single, this is what I do, like, you can meet up with people, you can chat to people, it's all character building, it's experience, so that's what I met him to do. But then, I obviously really liked him. And now he's my boyfriend. But he did say, he was like, that night in the club, when you fancied me, I fancied you, I was like, no babes, that was not me. No offence, but that was not me. To this day, I don't know who it was, but he's mine now, so pause off. What's your favourite date night with the new boyfriend? That's kind of tough. I think I love when we do activities, like we're both quite like big kids, like if we go and do like bowling or mini golf, arcade games, like NQ64, I love that. We've been twice. We went to the one in Manchester and we went to one in Glasgow, and it's just like a pure gamers bar, and you play like all the wee like old games, and all the cocktails are like game themed. That's so fun. But we went to our first concert together, and this is something I've wanted to do my whole life. I've always wanted to go on a date to a concert. So we went to see Chris Brown, and it was like the best time ever. Like I sat down once just because my feet were killing me. I sat down for like 30 seconds to give my big toe a break, and then I was back up. Like, we didn't sit down once, we danced a full time. My face was actually sore from smiling. I was like an actual Cheshire cat. I was like, it was just so fun. Like, we're literally just like pure singing each other and dancing, and genuinely felt like a dream come true. As cringy as that might be, I love that so much. So I would say concerts are my favourite date night, but like, how often are we going to go to concerts together? That would be an expensive date activity all the time. When are we meeting Mr. Boyfriend? That's funny because I always call him Mr. When are we meeting Mr. Boyfriend? Crying at your recent TikTok. So cute. Guys, I'll be honest, the TikTok is a work of art. That is an award-winning TikTok. And you know, I actually didn't even set out to make it, because you'll notice if you watch the TikTok, the first clip of me is actually filmed the day after the concert, because I'm wearing the merch, bought that at the concert. So I didn't actually intend to make it, but I was on my For You page and I seen this friend group of girls make it, and I was like, that's so cute. And I was like, wait, I'm sure I videoed us singing to Forever. Looked on my phone, I did video us singing Forever. So I just filmed the first bit the next day, merged them together. Masterpiece. When are you meeting Mr. Boyfriend? I'm not sure. I've not put a date on it. Like, it is inevitable that he will be in my videos as time goes on, because like if I'm vlogging when we're out doing something fun or on holiday, like I vlog so much of my life, it would be difficult for him not to be in it. But I'm in no rush. I don't know, I did really enjoy when like just nobody knew who he was. Like, I liked that for whatever reason. I don't know why I liked it, but I just did like it. But then it got to the point where everyone's like, I knew it was him, or people were messaging me. This one account messaged me, like, honestly, they were doing like some FBI shit. They were screenshotting all his stories, all my stories, and they were like, cracked it. Then they commented on my Instagram picture, like, this is her new boyfriend, and tagged him. I was like, right, you didn't need to tag him. Like, fair enough, you figured it out. Why spoil my fun? Like, let me tag him. I do low-key have a fear, like, imagine things weren't to work out, and then I've posted all about it, and it's just meh. Tell us more about your boyfriend. We don't have to know his name. Okay, what should I tell you? Okay, I'll explain what he's like. He's quite geeky. He loves Dragon Ball Z. We love pop figures. We both collect pop figures. Like, something we keep doing is like we go for a Nando's cinema and then go into Asda or Smith's Toy Shop and buy a pop figure each because we both love them. I'm not even just saying this, but he is literally like the most caring person I have ever met. Like, hands down. The way he cares for me is like unbelievable. And it's not even just me. Like, he's not just caring for me because I'm his girlfriend. Like, he's like that with his family as well. It actually almost makes me feel like I'm a shit girlfriend because I'm like, I don't know how to care on your level. He pays such attention to detail. Like, it's so crazy. I've never known someone to like listen so much. Like, silly things like I've had a newfound love for Groot, right? He's so cute. Baby Groot is so cute. It's like how I feel towards Baby Yoda. And 2 days later I get a parcel at my door and it's not one but 2 Baby Groot toys. He's a really good guy. And he's very handsome and very stylish, which is a nice bonus. Oh, last on the boyfriend chat. People were saying, really happy for you, girly. You look so happy. You're glowing. Really nice comments. Thank you so much. Like, even like all the comments on the wee TikTok that I posted, like it's so nice to read. And maybe I do look happy and maybe I am glowing as much as I'm not right now, because I am so happy inside. Like, my heart is just like so full. I can't really explain like how I feel or what I feel, but like I just can't believe how loved I feel. Like, I can't believe how much he appreciates me and like how special he makes me feel. Like, oh my god, I'm tearing up. But I just, like, not a day goes by where I think like, what is he thinking? Like, is he as into this as I am? Like, does he love me as much? Like, I don't have any stresses, any worries. Like, he just shows up every single day, not physically to my house. He just shows up in the relationship every single day. Not a day goes by where he doesn't make me feel like the best thing roaming this earth. And it's like an unbelievable feeling. And I actually wish I could just clone him and give one to everyone in the world, because like, everybody deserves to feel this loved and this special and this appreciated. I know that I'm in the beginning of the relationship and like the honeymoon phase is always when it's like so fun and so lovely and like there isn't any real issues, and like I totally believe and agree with that. But I just, like, at this moment in time can't see how things would change. But you can say I told you so in the future if they do change. Like, honestly, hold me to it, it's fine. I'll absolutely take the hit, because that's how I feel right now, and I am just so happy and I just feel really lucky. And yeah, it's so nice to see people's comments as well. So, oh, I'm a smitten kitten, honestly. Oh, this is a nice one. What advice would you give your 20-year-old self? Love you. First of all, love you too. And the advice I'd give, so when I was 20, I was still working. Did I work in BT or did I work in Be Inspired? I worked in an office anyway. I was pretty miserable with work. The overall advice I would give to 20-year-old me is don't settle. Like, don't settle in anything in life. Your career, your friends, your relationships, like absolutely anything. Like, if you are not like fulfilled and you're not feeling like accomplished and you're not feeling like content, then you're on the wrong path. Like, you need to keep going. For literally like years of my life, like I used to say things like, well, this is just how things are for me. Like, I just need to accept that this is how my life is, or this is how X, Y, and Z is for me, and that's it. That's such a bad attitude to have. Like, go and actively try and change that, and it will get better. And I know like everyone's circumstances are different and it's not as easy for some people who are in different positions, but just don't settle. Favourite Love Island guy and girl? I loved Kai and Sanam. I feel like they didn't get involved in anyone's drama, and I feel like they weren't like ever just doing stuff for the cameras. Like, they didn't rush to be boyfriend and girlfriend or say I love you on the show. I think they were just genuinely there enjoying each other's company, and I really love them. And Sanam is probably the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. How do you design your tattoos and the placements? I'm struggling of where to place. Most of mine, I won't even lie guys, I am a basic bitch and I get them from Pinterest. It's the best, it has the best inspiration. Some are like ones that I've thought of myself, but majority of them are probably from Pinterest. The placements, I kind of just don't really decide until I'm there, but I'm an extremely impulsive person. I think if you think about it too much, you'll just convince yourself that everywhere on your body is ugly, and you'll be like, nope, that's not a place, that's not a place, that's not a place. I think you just go out in a whim and go, it's going there, and you stick with it. That's what I do anyway. What do you enjoy most about your influencer job? Oh, that is a toughie. That genuinely is a toughie, because I just love this so much. Like, there's so much to love about this job. It's hard to pick just one. I'd say if I had to pick number one would be the freedom. The freedom of not being tied down to a Monday to Friday 9 to 5. The freedom of being my own boss. The freedom at this moment in time, like, I'm very lucky and I do make a nice living. I do make a nice little living from it, so like it's given me more financial freedom than I ever had before, but also it's like financially scary, because like I could be skint next month. Like, I don't know what's going to happen for me next month or next year, but the overall freedom of it, like, I had lived such a privileged life that I never ever believed I would have, so I love that. But I also love like all the cool things I get to do. I love how many people like message me or like stop me when I'm out and about just to come up and say that they love watching my stuff or listen to a podcast. Like, that is like the most surreal thing in the world. Like, what? Like, can you actually like imagine that? It's so bonkers. I am forever grateful. Please tell us how to keep motivated with your lives. And someone else said, how do you find the motivation to go to the gym in the morning? Look, the gym in the morning is hard. It's really fucking hard. There's so many mornings where I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep in, I'm just gonna go back to bed, fuck the gym. But I've somehow managed to get myself up. And like with general life, like, I am not just like Mr. Motivator. I don't just wake up like, yeah, seize a day. Like, there's days where I can't be fucked. Like, there's days where I don't want to work, I don't want to get up and get ready. Some days I can't even be arsed to shower. Like, I am not motivated 24/7, but what does motivate me and what does get me going is I just think, you have one life, right? See, when you're a wee old lady and you're sitting maybe in like a care home and you're thinking about your life and everything you've done, that I want to be like, I sat in my bed and I'd like, it's just like, I didn't really try and accomplish those things I wanted to because it was a lot of effort. Like, no, I'll be fucking raging if I'm in the care home saying things like that. I want to be like, I lived life to the fullest, I gave everything my best shot, and I'm proud. Where do you get your jelly cats from? Mainly online, but there's a shop, and people will be messaging me about it because I put it on an Instagram dump. There's a shop in the West End called Papyrus, 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 in the West End, like just across from Kelvin Grove. Is that called Kelvin Grove? Botanic Gardens. Great selection in there. I love jelly cats so much. I got a hot dog one yesterday. Finish up with one last question because I feel like I have been here for a lifetime. Is this still recording? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Now, the future really scares me. Like, I'm really scared of the future and I'm scared of aging. But what I would love for me in 10 years, I'll be 20... No, I wish. I'll be 34, verging 35. So I would love to have a house, a nice comfortable home that feels like home, it's decorated like home. I would love to be married, potentially to the new boyf. Maybe. I think I'd like to have a kid. Yeah, I'd like to have one child, maybe be pregnant with a second if I'm lucky enough. And to just feel this happy. Like, the other things like don't really matter as much. If I just feel this happy that I do right now, and I'm married to somebody I love the bones off of, and I hopefully have a little mini us running about, I'll be delighted. I'll be elated. But chicken nuggets, that's all I've got. I've got serious pins and needles in my right foot. Oh my god, because I've been sitting them crossed. Ooh, I hate pins and needles. Ow, this is such a horrible furry pain. That's all I've got for today. I have babbled on for quite some time now. I'm off. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. These pins and needles are so bad. Thank you so much for being so supportive of like everything I do and sticking around. I love you so much. And I'll see you again very soon. TTFN, as Tigger would say.